much cleaner than what was here before. So I'm happy with all the changes we've made. This looks a bit dark, and this is a full slab. Is this going to be spawnable? 6. Yes, this is currently spawnable. That's not acceptable. I'll tell you what I can do. We'll just make this a sharp corner with bone blocks, like so. And we'll put some end rods like that in the corner. That lights that up much better, yes. Then I need some spruce logs. I hope I still have some over here, because we're about to finish this part off. And bump. There we go. The lobby minus this dark spot over here I still want to do something with is now done. We now have our shulker box input. All the redstone in the back is working. We just have to make a way to get back to our maintenance area. I'll probably put a door like over here or something. And at some point, I'll come back and fill in shulker boxes to stop the infernal racket. But not right now. So, now we've done our shulker box loading system. We fixed all the slabbing with the indicator lights. Now it's time to get up to the top and start designing our actual like above ground building to house the slime farm. Now, like I said earlier, I was originally gonna just terraform and grass the thing over and just leave a tiny hut. But recently, I started wanting to design stuff above ground like a lot more. And there's a reason for that. I recently discovered these 3D rendering things, so you can basically render your Minecraft world as essentially like Google Maps, so you can zoom in and see little details from that offset perspective. And I thought that was really cool. I made one of my world. The gas farm looks amazing, and I've started doing that. I rendered out the Hermitcraft Series 3 world just out of curiosity. Looked really freaking cool. However, you don't get to see underground structures like that. So, in order to make those kind of renders when I render my world look really cool, I've gotten really into the idea of making sure every build has a really nice looking exterior on the surface. So that is what made me change my mind from wanting to just finish this over flat and then terraforming around it to making a really nice top structure. So I'm going to need a lot of green glass for the initial design I have in mind, because I'm not going to do all of it right now. I'm still going to design it, but I can at least close this thing over starting out, because I already know what I'm going to do for the floor inside the thing. So essentially, we got a 4x4 farm here, making this right here the exact center. Now, it's not going to be perfectly symmetrical, because obviously going off that way, we only have the one chunk to make it 4 wide that way. And going off this way, we only have that one chunk to make it the 4 wide this way. But the building will be interestingly shaped, and that is going to be our center. I'm going to need a lot of green stained clay, because what we're going to do is close this thing over one inside. So all of this would be filled in with green. I keep calling it stained clay. It's terracotta now. We'll fill this in all the way around. Then inside of this, there's going to be green glass so you can look down into the farm. And we'll have little pathways that are outlined with slabs going crisscrossing across the farm. I gotta go back to the base and cook up a bunch of that stuff. However, I want to build this platform going over everything in a time lapse. So off camera, I'm gonna go cook up all that stuff at the base and get all the materials we need, but you guys just get to experience that time lapse right now. you have it. This is going to be the floor inside of whatever this structure ends up being. We got all of this done. This is too thick of glass, too thick of the green clay. I am going to need some more green carpet to finish this off. Would have preferred if the green carpets were more like close to this color, because the reason I went with the green stained terracotta, I keep calling it clay, it's terracotta, and the spruce wood is because those are really swampy looking colors, which goes along with the slime. But I'd rather have the hidden lighting than have to worry about being exactly swamp colors. Now, there are still a couple more things I want to get done in this episode before we finish it off, but one of those things is not designing this building, because you see how large scale this is going to be. There's no way this could get done in today's episode, so I'm not going to try. However, we still have to add 3 more beacons up there with some other stat effects, namely speed, defense, and a couple of other things. And eventually, like once this is all built, that haste will switch over to something else as well, because once this is all dug out and we're done with construction, haste is useless. But saying that, you probably now realize there's still a little bit more digging to do out, and this should be the last bit of digging we have to do on this farm. Now that we've got this area all put together, the last thing we need is a way to actually get down into the lobby for real, because what I've been doing is flying down in and using that little entrance over there. That's not really gonna work for me. So what we're gonna do is over here, we're going to build a way down straight to the AFK platform. We'll have a little elevator coming off this way and a staircase. And after we have that shaft put in, we're not going to design the staircase. I will put in the elevator just so we can finish off this episode, closing this all off. But that will be it. We've made tons of progress today designing these walls, getting this top section built. I'm already planning out for next week. We're going to design this whole upper section. We're going to design the staircase to get down here. And that should be the end of the slime farm. We have 1, possibly 2 more episodes on this thing, depending on how the design work goes next week. And after this is done, we'll be moving on to another project I've been planning for a long time, and it's gonna be voting time once again. So on my Twitter, when this video is posted, there is going to be a poll asking you what you want me to build next. I will also have a link to that poll down in the description. First option is going to be a blaze farm. That'll be a little bit of a shorter project, not going to be nearly as large scale as this slime farm is. The second option is my various food farms. Now, eventually, I want to just build a giant complex for all types of food, but that is a much bigger project, so stacking that up against the Blaze Farm is not really a fair competition. So we have AFK Food Farm, we have AFK Sheep Farm, both of which designs I still have to showcase, but they are designed already at this point. So that's AFK Blaze Farm, AFK Sheep/Cow Farm, AFK Food Farm, or the final option, we can work on the base some more for a couple episodes. That's not really going to take the place of a main project, but I will focus in. We got to build a library, armory, we got to work in the hole. So all of that will encompass D if you want me to work on the base for the next couple episodes before getting started on another big project. So those are your 4 choices. Go ahead and vote, and whichever option gets the most amount of votes will be what we go with next. But for right now, what I need to do is dig this out up to the top, and I need another axe. I don't think I have another axe. Okay, well, I should have some diamonds over here somewhere, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's just do this. And there's the diamond achievement, because I haven't touched diamonds since that freaking chunk glitch. There we go. Repaired the axe. Let's get digging. So since I want to copy this hallway to... What? Oh, you probably spawned on here somehow. I didn't even realize anything down here was spawnable. Light 6, 7, 7. Yeah, this whole corner is spawnable. Okay, we got to put some light on here somewhere. That's actually easy to do. Put some spruce there, and then we'll put some end rods there. Boom, there's our light level issue solved. But anyway, we need this to be... This is a half, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tall. Okay, I can do that. And it's not gonna be as wide, but it should be fine regardless. Now, what I want this to do is once we get back to here, I want it to widen out like so, and there'll just be spruce logs at the corners here lining it. That way we don't have connected textures, and this hallway can be like a better width so it doesn't seem quite so cramped. Then that pattern we were following in the hallway is 7 wide, so 7, 14, 15 to finish it off the same way on either side, and then 16, 17 to put finishing walls in. So we want this to go 17 back, right there. Great. So then at the end of this, we'll have our elevator. Our elevator needs a 5 wide area anyway, and I forget how far back it has to go. So at the ends will be like these finishing bone block walls. That's exactly what we've dug out to. So from there, we need to dig back 1, 2, 3, 4 more, and then straight up. There we go. So the 2 corners we're looking at here are -2976 and -1227, and then -297.